My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to West of Loathing. We are purifying ourselves inside out, glands to tippy top of the noggin. Now it's time to go to Kellogg's Ranch, right? We purified our glands. Now we can eat the... Ooh, yikes. We might not be able to insta-kill all these nerds. Alright, we're done. Yikes. We need more HP. Alright, Kellogg Ranch. Show me what you got. We now can purify our guts. We've got purity of guts. We've been thoroughly cleansed. They really scrape our insides out. And then the final purity that we need is the workout routine. Warm-up stretching. Expand lung. Expand lung. Equilibrium maintenance stretching. I think that's still just stretch. Stretch. Long. Long. Stretch. Vibrate, vibrate, vibrate. Stretch. Okay, let's go. Stretch. Long. Long. Stretch. Vibrate, vibrate, vibrate. And then stretch. Okay, the Kellogg guy was really onto something. Your whole body feels amazing. You got Kellogg brand purity. We get plus 30% max, plus 30 max HP rather. Your body has been shattered on the altar of purity, and you have been reborn as more than a human. This description is a registered trademark of Kellogg Ranch. Hey, what do you have to say about this, bud? Alright, never mind. Apparently, he is none the wiser. Spit-soaked pants, get those on. What do we want to do down here now? Is there anything else I can actually even interact with here? No, no, no. Let's go to the petting cemetery. Try and pick up a different buff, I guess. Okay, increase your speed, increase your item drop bonus, increase your armor, increase your meat drop bonus, increase your spell damage, increase your maximum AP, increase your melee damage, increase your range damage. Well, we'll increase our range damage naturally. Plus 13. Wow. That's like a whole hat's worth. Solved everything here, if I recall personally correctly. Gotta make sure I'm not missing anything while I make my way up, because we're about to leave for Frisco. Portal to hell, you hear ominous mooing. This doesn't look good for me. I'm gonna heal myself with those good meds. Alright. I think we're now alive. Only just, though. Well, I'm not really powerful enough to do things like that so easily anymore. Let's wander around here for a while, because there has to be another location here. Been ambushed by a hell cow. By a hell cow, you've been ambushed by me. Let's go a-wandering again. A grim-looking cowboy rides up and blocks your path. Hold it. This area is full of cows. Can't let you go no further. Ain't safe for regular folk. Y'all need to turn back right now. Well, thanks for the warning, but what if I refuse? I'll use force if I gotta. You're gonna ensure my safety by beating me up? I recognize the conundrum, but that's the times in which we are living. Trick him! No time to talk! There's a whole herd of cows coming this way right now! What? Move it, man! They're gonna be coming over the hill in a matter of minutes! He uses his binoculars and scans the horizon. After a moment, he turns around and doesn't say anything, but sees that you are gone. Ooh. Okay. You hear a gunshot and a bullet pings off of a rock near your feet. You turn around and look for the culprit. You see a skeleton a few yards your way. A skeleton with a buffalo skull instead of a regular skull. So that's how your day is going. Use your buffalo tranquilizers on him. You throw the medicine bottle at the buffalo-headed skeleton. Goes in your lapel. Oh, cool. It shatters on his forehead and one of the pills goes into his eye socket. He passes out immediately and doesn't even notice when he steals his cool bandolier. Alright. I think that's better than... No, it's not better than our chest full of medals at all. Not even slightly. Whoa, there's a needle up here that I didn't get. Nice. Hulking robot. We'll just find it. Bye-bye, hulking robot. There's nothing in here, right? Yeah, that was making things that I don't want to make. West Pole, we already constructed our things there. Old Railroad Camp, we've already been to. Soup Stock Load, we've been to recently. Reboot Hill. I guess we should have tried to solve her quest yesterday. I mean, last today. Alright, can you tell me anything about your granddaughter? First name ended in a vowel. Anything else? You were 40 when she was born, or 37, or 42. Somewhere in that range. Her first name was longer than her last name, just like mine. I know that her first name was actually longer than 7 letters long. Okay, anything else? I remember that she wasn't buried next to any of my daughters. Alright. Let's get down on this shit right here. I'm gonna make a list of all of the granddaughters. I'm just gonna fucking cross them off when they violate something. She died at the same age as poor Becky, who was always in such ill health. Anything else? Favorite hobby was knitting. She made me a sweater for Gringo. Okay. So, Pamela. Let's quickly write down the names of all of them. Then I'll go through and cross them off afterwards. So, little Becky. Even if they already are wrong, I'll just cross them off later. Penultimate. Becky. Leslie. Penelope. Patricia. Okay, Lenore's probably out of the range, but that's not supposed to be making those assessments yet. First, Becky. Paula. Lenore we've already got. Leilani. Fiona. Faye. Linda. Good lord. Margaret is a daughter, not a granddaughter. Okay, Magdalene? Okay. Meredith and Faith. Faith. Mezzo Becky. And then Magdalene. Good lord. Magdalene. Melissa. Farah is not one. And Fidelity is last. Fidelity. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, I've got 20 daughters here. Now, well, granddaughters rather. First thing I can do is cross off any of them whose name ends in a non-vowel. So, Faith, Meredith. Faith and Meredith. Cool. Now, I can cross off any of them that are... Well, okay, it depends on whether or not you count Y as a vowel. I'm gonna leave that open at the moment. Farah is next to Fidelity, so Fidelity is crossed off the list. Okay, Magdalene is next to Margaret, so Madeline's crossed off the list. Because they can't be next to a daughter. Okay, none of those are next to a daughter. None of those are daughters. Where are the rest of the daughters? Okay, Pearl crosses off penultimate Betty, rather. And Pamela. Lilith means it's not Leslie. Nor is it Little Becky. Right? And those are all the daughters. Right? Hang on. Madeline... Farah. Yeah, okay. Madeline, Farah, and then there's two over here, right? There's Pearl and Lilith. Okay, cool. So now, our other rules. The first name ended in vowel. Okay, what year range she was born in, we have to be a little more lenient with. Because I was very stringent with that last time and it didn't work. Her first name was longer than her last, just like mine. So longer than 5. I know that it's longer than 7. She died away at the same age as poor Becky. So I should also record the ages that all the Beckys died at. Okay. This Becky was 16. This Becky was 24. This little Becky went wee 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 all the way home. This is the first Becky. This is 8:38. Where's Mezzo Becky? Mezzo. Okay, cool. You were 50. Right. Okay, anyone that doesn't have 7 letters or more. So, Lenore, you're off the list. Paula, you're off the list. Leilani does have 7. I think it was more than 7, actually, is what I read. Fiona, Faye, Linda, all off the list. So now we have Penelope, Patricia, first Becky, Leilani, Mezzo Becky, Magdalene, Melissa. Now, Magdalene was 23. Which does kind of work. Depends how old... Like, depends whether or not she had her birthday before she died and whether or not the other Becky had her birthday before she died. Melissa was 38. That actually works. Alright, Melissa, you make the shortlist. That, like, you have fulfilled every single criteria so far. There is not one criterion unfulfilled. Right? I'm not next to anyone, right? I fear my guess may be with her. Okay. Faith and Fidelity, we don't even need to check. Madeline, no. Margaret, no. Where's Magdalene? Magdalene's over here, right? No? Where's Magdalene? Oh, never mind, she's right here. 23. Oh no, we already checked her. Right, okay. Mezzo Becky is here. She obviously died at her own age, but it can't be any of the Beckys because the Beckys all had died at different ages, and you wouldn't say that she died at the same age as she died at. So it's none of the Beckys. Now we've got Penelope, Patricia, Leilani, Magdalene, Melissa. Okay, let's find those. Here's Leilani. Leilani is way too fucking young for this. You were 15. Still kind of works, I guess. Close to the 16 is the marker. Lenore's already off the list. Patricia and Penelope are still both on the list. You were 24, Patricia. Which does mean you fit the fucking bill. But I already asked, is it Patricia? I don't know why you say it's not Patricia. She died at the same age as a Becky. Right? 24. Add 4, it becomes 42. Add 20, it becomes 62. Okay, it's 24. She was 24 years old. Penelope is 50. Shit. So it depends on whether or not 37 to 42, whether we fudge the borders and Penelope makes her way into that. 1836. Just gonna tick that next to her name. For that reason, I want to check when Melissa was born. 42. We've got so many candidates that fit so many of them is the problem here. The point is you're supposed to be able to, you know, eventually whittle them down, but we can't really do that. I think it's Melissa. I already asked if it's Patricia and it's not, so I may as well cross her off. Alright, I think I knew who she was. Starts with M. Was it Meh? Was it Melissa? Come on. If it's Penelope, I'm gonna be mad, because Penelope was 1938. Oh, cool. Got some sunglasses. Sorry, binoculars, rather. I'm actually gonna rest and then go back. But if it does turn out to be them, I'm gonna be annoyed. Just so the game knows. It's important that I find out, though. For my own mental sake. So Magdalene slightly fits based on age. Leilani slightly fits based on when she was born. Penelope slightly fits as well. But she fits better than either of the others. I think I know who it was. P. Pear. Penelope? Damn it. Alright, well, it's sleep time. It's apparently not Melissa. So it's Magdalene or Leilani. Literally the only two it can be. All of the rest of them are completely dumb. The closest one is Leilani, and it's off by a year from having died at the same time as a Becky. Ugh. I don't like that close enough is my best option here. Come on. Go with Magdalene. Yeah, Leilani was too far outside of that range. Magdalene. We got it. The granny's eyes brighten and she bursts into tears, but happy ones this time. Yes, of course, how could I have forgotten poor sweet Magdalene? Oh, how I miss her. Granny drifts over the tombstone and places a pretty bouquet at its base. Both Granny and the flowers fade away into nothingness. That is, except for one flower that still remains. It's sad when flowers die with unfinished business. It's a ghost flower. Gives us 11 spell damage. I don't use spell damage, so I guess I'm just happy to have finished that. There's none of these that I still wanted to interact with in any way, right? Yeah. Alright. Nothing I could interact with over here, even if I wanted to. We've solved that. Now, Chuck's house, nothing really to solve. Curious abandoned well, we can go down. Ooh. I don't know what I want to press. Oh, it's just making this different teleport points. Big button on little pedestal. A floating construct appears on the dais. It's pretty hostile. Okay, so I guess the idea is you can use this as an area to fight. Get a little better. Get a little more stuff. Farm some stuff out, I guess. Keystone and a battery. That's actually really big. Okay, it looks like they're spawning also one more every time. Okay. Easily done. Okay, we got a complicated punch card this time. I think this is going to be more and more every single time, and it is. Oh, they're healers. Fair enough. Fly forever. Victory has been gained. We'll destroy the damage dealers first, which turns out to be all of them. Good medicine. Give me those good meds. Now there's only 2 that deal damage on the board. Right, now I need more good meds. Oh, crumbs. Alright. Army Trauma Medikit. Use like 5 of these, I guess. I'll make sure that I destroy one. Alright, done. I think at this point I should probably use some buffs. Not a huge amount, but some. So I'm gonna eat a lead pie. Do ricochet. Ricochet, rather. Kinda wanna increase my stuff using hardtack as well. Oh, Fortuna. I got you, buddy. Okay, agave nectar. That seems good for us. You know what? Armor by 9 seems a good idea for me as well. Maximum HP by 25 also seems a pretty good idea. And then over in booze... Stardust? Sure. By 5, max HP by 25, I should do that. And then Pakitika. Kinda wanna go item drop bonus, item drop bonus. Same time, that might be just a stupid idea. I'm gonna leave those 2 slots open so I can adjust my stats on the fly if I need to. I think as soon as we get enough of them... I think as soon as we get a full stack of them and then kill that, then I'll leave. So I guess I've done 9 battles overall by that point. I could easily level up along the way if I'd like. Wonder if I should consider that. Leveling up Shootenanny for this? I mean, I totally could. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go Shootenanny again. Rain of Teeth. Maybe I'll use that once before I decide whether or not I want to use it forever again. Right. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't guarantee a spot, like a hit on every spot. Which is what I'd pretty much require to give a shit. Okay, 5 per. I'm just going to spam the spacebar, even if it's not the best thing that I could be doing right now. It's honestly the most efficient way for me to handle those. Okay, they're not spawning one more each time now. Which is frustrating, because I thought I was doing this all in good honesty here, but nope. Evidently not. Come on. Keep firing them down. Bye. Beautiful. Hey, we did get another battery, though. Okay, let's go to Dakota. Alright. Monolith is dark. We get energized. We get the words for cache, insert, and matter. Bracelet or brooch? Bracelet. El Vibrato ring. Makes El Vibrato encounters much more likely. You also get the El Vibrato brooch. Item goes on your lapel for 11 armor. That's a lot of armor. I wonder if there's like item sets. Okay. This is the one we just went into. Alright, secondary Lapu. Sure, show me that. Ah, unlock with a keystone. We get battery and fluid. Unlock with the keystone, battery and seltzer. We got a weird device, a whining El Vibrato device. This is a dome-shaped El Vibrato machine of unknown purpose. Unless its purpose is to make an incessant whining noise, in which case its purpose is both known and very annoying. Alright, show that to the professor. This thing's just booping. Okay, Gabacho Bastan detected. South Nikota is 5. Okay, so let's go for 5 and 3. Terminal resets to its original state. Let's go for 6 and 4. Yes, okay. So it was just saying that I needed to, I was 5 and 3 away, and then as soon as I went to 5 and 3, it was like you're 1 away, and I realized I went up in both directions, so I may as well just go up 1 direction for each as well. The terminal beeps, and a boopy floating guy behind you disappears into a puff of glowing squares. Gosh, wonder where he went. Doesn't seem to be anything else to do here. Well, you know what? I'm glad I did what I did. And that this is the first one that was available that I didn't go into at the time. Ah, this is where we put the punch cards in to learn more words. Primary auditory, storage west, system online construction, bridge education, destruction array, organic legwear decrease, select offline, footwear nuisance, power source return, disposal machine equipment, destination. You have nothing to learn from that type of card anymore. Drone toggle, quick gate magnitude extraterrestrial, Beacon Roberto person. Ah, Roberto. Roberto being the leader of the cult. Municipal Resonator Reactor. We also got an achievement there. For, what was it? Kuspa Hopa for learning 69 El Vibrato words, naturally. Right. Temperature, Time Squeezer, Corruption, Sustenance Planetary, Post-Ironic Chrono Key Terminal, Sedative, I should have learnt Terminal by now, Fabrication Decloaker, Antipsychotic Military, Facility Updated Orientation Teleporter. Alright, we need some more complicated punch cards. Current teleporter destination education facility. Come on. Fucha Fusta. Auditory noise. Auditory nuisance Fusa Fucha. Right. That was really cool. Let's go over to the professor. See what he makes of all this. Alright, Professor. What up, bud? The professor is examining with intense concentration. I found an annoying whining dome.
Wow, that is annoying, isn't it? I hope it goes away when I fix it.
What is it?
Well, unless I miss my guess, you'll find this very handy. I believe it's a way of manufacturing a variety of fighting tools. And presumably they're helpful ones? Otherwise, why bother, right?
Neat. This machine turns El Vibrato scrap into a single-use combat item. Like what the professor said, and I'm confirming it for you. There's a little note on the side that it describes different things you can make with it. It can make a grenade, which you assume can blow things up. You can make a maintenance teleporter, which the professor says will banish any hostile El Vibrato construct. You can also make an autonomous construct that can help you win fights by hurting your enemies, or help you win fights by healing you and your allies. Sounds great. I'm gonna make a assault drone and a medical drone. Alright, where would it have gone? Curious Copes. That's where that thing would have teleported, the Curious Copes. It's the only place that makes any sense. Alright. Teleport through here. Refreshments, 5, temperature, 6. Okay, North Central Construction Facility online. Terminal corruption detected. Primary terminal, select secondary terminal. Coffee maker terminal. Refresh magnitude or temperature magnitude. Okay, increase refreshment, increase refreshment, increase refreshment. Leave the terminal. Hey! The machine emits a pleasant chime and piping hot coffee pours into the cup. Increases your speed by 9 and your maximum AP by 3 for the rest of the day. It's a real once-in-a-lifetime beverage. Okay, pipeline, select pipeline, fluid pipeline. Select source. Municipal toilet system, select destination, coffee maker. Leave terminal. Okay, I don't know how we're going to be really interacting with this. Select construction, military construction, solar destructive cannon. Municipal construction, antipsychotic sedative system. Alright. Can't really get too much actual information out of that at the moment. It has implications, but information, not so much. Is there anything else around here that I really needed to do? Ah, yes, the Laser Dude Ranch. We did sleep, so we can have him build that Cow's Bane. No herbal remedies, thank you. Got any Cow's Bane for me yet? Sure do, man. Bail it up for you and everything. We got a bale of Cow's Bane. This is an entire crop of cow's bane, dried and wrapped up in a big bale. And since the Vatican decree back in 91, all bales are intrinsically Christian. Christian bale. Boom shaka, man. Right, none of this is regrown, right? That is a negative, good friend. Woo. Alright, I'm gonna talk to you. What should we do next? We nearly made it to Frisco. It's pretty low on idea for dalliances right now. This open? Paints it later, fair enough. Annoying, but fair enough nonetheless. I think that's all I can remember in this entire side of the map that I can actually interact with. Alright. Frisco time. Other than trying to find Holloway, which I just seem patently incapable of doing. You can have locks in how to pick them. And these stock certificates. Kinda want to sell you the best love poem ever written, but I have to imagine that's going to come in handy. I'm going to take a pickaxe. I think that might actually be about it for me. So my secondary bone sword. Second Kurtzfit helmet and Kurtzfit pants. Secondary black hood. Wasn't there another thing that I could just sell? I think there was another thing that just said just sell it, but it's all the way down here. It might have been gold teeth, and I don't actually want to sell gold teeth, so. Alright, Frisco. What up, friends? You discovered the last custard stand. Stop for some custard. Sure. Custard's last stand. I'm picking up what you're putting down here. Fine custard. Well, howdy there. Welcome to the last custard stand. I'm Custard Man Stan, and I make custard like only Custard Man Stan can. Care to try some? Tell me about your custard stand, Custard Man Stan. Not much to tell, just a plain-hearted custard stand standing plain, honest custard. But it's the last one? Or like the last one before you get to Frisco? Or last one in the whole territory? Heck, the last one in the whole world as far as I know, but I can't swear to that. Are you sure it's just not the first? Yep, because the first one was also mine. It was farther up north. Whole dang operation was eaten by wasps. Stand it all. Gimme them sweet custards. Okay. Increased by 9. Seems reasonable. Not gonna do it, but it does seem reasonable. Alright, Frisco. Ooh. Well, I'll be. We're about to die. See ya. Alright, well, we're angry, but it's okay. We can get a lot more angry before we actually have problems. What's going on, Smee? This fancy... What was his voice again? This fancy pants calls himself the Emperor. He won't let us build tracks up to the station. Can you see if you could talk some sense into him? Who the heck are you? I am Emperor Norton. I'm in charge of this city, and you can't build any train tracks here without my permission. An emperor? Where's your crown, then? As it happens, I lost my dang crown. Fool thing didn't fit right anyway. But without it, I can't issue official permits. And that means no rail for you. Unless, of course, you could get me a new crown. A properly fitting one. I don't have any crowns, sorry. Well, that just tears it, don't it? So not only do you not get that permit, but also... He reaches into his pocket and grabs a handful of powder, which he throws in your face. Your eyes burn. Ha! I've effaced my famous anti-virus, sucker! Your weird goes all vision, you pass out. Your vision goes all weird, and you pass out. When you come to, Norton is gone, and so is the train. Lame. Word is on the street that Projectionist Wanted 2 is already in the works. Now playing. Projectionist Wanted 8. This is a nice station. Too bad there's no train that runs to it yet. Well, I'll be a new face. I'm Clancy. Make yourself at home. Thanks. I'm name last name. New to town. I've been helping Manifest Destiny get the rail tracks laid. We're very, very, very close, but we haven't finished just yet. Sounds like you could use a drink. Clancy, I sure could. What have you got? New Amsterdam and new fashions rather than the old. It was invented just last week. Olive Gin Cone. There's going to be a better name for this. And New Amsterdam. Alright, don't need any of those though. What's with the huge brawl going on over there? Oh, those fellas are always letting off steam. I just let them go ahead and get their aggressions out. So long as they keep it over there, away from what furniture I've got left. What can you tell me about Frisco? Oh, it's a fine town. A fella named Samson Frisco founded it all the way back when the mines opened out this way and everyone caught the fever. Mining fever? Yep, the kind you get from breathing too much dirt. Frisco was a doctor, you see? Ah, gotcha. Bye-bye, barman. Sorry, no darts. Management. I was wondering if that was going to say, come back later. Oh boy! Another Splatoon! Let's go! What's with the excitement? I've given up. This is the last Splatoon in the game, and I'm not going to try and convince you not to be the most disgusting person on Earth anymore. Let's go! Let's do this! I'm going to back away slowly. No, I'm kidding. Alright. Yeah, search that filthy Splatoon! You kneel down on the floor and throw your arms around the spittoon, giving the greasy brass bucket a great big hug. How about a kiss? Would you like to kiss it? You know it, baby. You pucker up and give the spittoon a great big kiss right on the rim. Is there tongue involved? Well, I'll leave that up to you, but even without it, it tastes like a burning horse. I love it. I know you do, friend. And if it were legal in this country, I'd let you marry that spittoon and have a beautiful romantic honeymoon night with it. But unfortunately, you're gonna have to settle for wearing it as a hack. Yes, please. You flip that beautiful brass bucket and slap it onto your head, drenching yourself in hot brown tobacco spit. It washes down your face and hair like a sewerage waterfall, soaking your clothes, running down your collar, and slithering onto your underwear and filling your boots. I can't even force myself to describe it in any more detail than that. You are the world's foulest human being. Congratulations. 6 mysticality, 11 spell damage. This is a spittoon hat, which is to say it is a spittoon you have turned upside down and placed on your head. Hooray! It's a real Frisco fracker. We got the jump on him this time. Got him. Decent tequila. Oh, and now they just go back in? Fair enough. I figured I would settle them down, but evidently, such is not the case. Anything else? Alright, never mind. Just fighting humans. It's a flyer of some sort. You get a comedy flyer. This is something you found on the ground in Frisco, which means that in the absolute best case scenario, it's garbage. There are nearly identical houses, as far as you can see, in every direction. Alright. Where'd the train go? That lunatic stole it. Drove off somewhere in the desert. Norton's gone off the rails. He points to a set of deep ruts off to the side of the railroad tracks. You walk over to investigate, but you can't see it because of this weird hexagon thing your eyes are doing. Hey, you should get that checked out, boss. That Norton fella said something about an anti-eye virus. Maybe someone around here knows something about that? Yeah, his voice has changed again. Just because that one's the easiest one that I can really do. You don't look well. Yeah, and I can't see well either. Oh, you don't look well, can't you? Oh, did that nasty Norton do this to your eyes? He was raving about some sort of antivirus. Antivirus. Any idea how I can fix this? You know a fellow by the name of Roy Bean? The one collects all kinds of jelly beans? I think maybe you got some made of honey, and maybe that could help with your predicament. That makes 0 sense, but I don't have a better plan. Antivirus, yeah. It took me too long to get that. Yikes. Thank you kindly for not retargeting her. Oh, never mind, bye. Salady's dead. Come on, Roy Bean. Howdy, name. Thanks again for helping me get old Mount Jelly Beans back. Don't mention it. Does this really cost 6,000 meat? Well, normally it does, yes, but seeing as how you helped me out with those bandits and goblins and damn hippies, let's call her, 5. 5 meat? Really? Yeah, I reckon. Better buy in a hurry before I change my mind. You lose 5, and we get the honey jelly bean. You always feel bad because of the depth of the discount. You eat the jelly bean and your vision immediately clears. Modern medicine really is amazing. Alright. Fuck! I only just realized the episode went way too long. My name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game. This has been West of Loathing. Your name has been Oscar. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.